The unspoken motivation for CSC is to make people feel better about themselves, wherever they're coming from. The cool thing is about the trainers here, they're very supportive about asking the client what their goal is and then helping achieve whatever that goal is.
I like to oil paint on location, and I had kind of let my health go, and it was becoming a barrier for me to be able to enjoy my passion of painting.
I'm a physical guy. I like to do a lot of outdoors activities. One of the problems that I had was some knee problems, and that was my biggest concern, was having those as I got older, not being able to protect my knees.
Last year, January 23rd, I severed my quadricep tendon, which was a pretty severe injury, and I had a very large trip planned for August. We started working on that about 6 months ahead of that trip, and when I got ready to go, I was ready to go. I had no problems at all. I put a 75-pound pack on and went about 75 miles.
You can do 30-minute, 45-minute workouts. If you make the time commitment, it'll fit amazingly into your schedule.
I had never worked with a trainer before. I've always been self-administered in the other gyms, and I find that here in 30 minutes with a trainer, I get more done than I would get done in an hour and a half in other gyms.
I could spend a lot of time at the gym on my own and never accomplish or push myself close to the limit that Nate pushes me here. And I never even knew that you could push your body as hard as he does. And I think that's why I never did have the results before.
The weights are important, but they're far from the most important thing. And I think probably nutrition is key.
It's tried and true that your fitness level is literally 20% what you do in the gym and 80% what goes on your plate.
Food is our basic building block, and if we don't have that right, we can't build anything else. So I would say that I've never heard of another gym doing it to the extent that Columbia Strength and Conditioning does.
I was at another gym before I came to this gym. There was some nutrition stuff and it just wasn't working for me. I came here, it wasn't that they were trying to get me to change my entire diet. They start off real simple. And then as you see positive results, you want to keep going forward. And once they get that momentum going, it's just changes your lifestyle and you don't even recognize it.
This place isn't just for the super athletes, and you can look at me and see that I don't fit that mold.
It's an environment that is so positive, and you don't squander yourself into the gym wondering, what machines am I going to work on today? Should I run on the treadmill? You know, it takes all of the questions out of your workout plan. It's completely set up for you and gives you an opportunity to go in and be the best you can possibly be.
It's not about competing with anybody else. It's all for your own benefit and where you are and where you want to go. And actually, their idea of where you're going to go is a lot bigger than you ever imagined when you walk in the door.
I'd been working out for about a year and a half, and Scott went back and looked at some of my pictures on Facebook. He's like, I don't even recognize that guy. That's not who you are now. And I'm like, I know. That's because of you all at the gym. It makes me feel good.
There are a lot of good trainers out there, and Columbia Strength and Conditioning, as far as I'm concerned, is right up there with the best.
It's a life-changing experience, and I can't imagine that I'm the only one that thinks that. So.